Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Mattel WWE Elite Flashback WrestleMania 30 Bret the Hitman Hart figure. I know this review is super late. I don't know why it took me forever to get around to opening this figure, but I figured I would still review it for you guys because it is a fun flashback figure of Bret Hart, and I don't know when we'll be getting another elite of him anytime soon that I will review, so I figured what the hell. Some of you might still be able to find this sitting around a Walmart or Target. I haven't seen them in forever, honestly, but I remember they were clogging shelves forever. But it's an awesome figure, and I love the packaging. So that being said, let's take a look at him up close in the packaging. As you can see, it's a different color scheme for WrestleMania 30. They did the purple and yellow designs, which is really cool. There's the old WWE logo there. There's a picture of Bret Hart. It says Bret Hitman Hart. Here's Bret's sunglasses and Bret with the winged eagle belt, I think, right? Yeah. There's the WWE Elite Collection Flashback logo. It says highly detailed action figure, authentic ring attire, and it has a little warning choking hazard. On the side, there's the Elite Collection logo, the WrestleMania 30 logo, and Bret Hart. And on this side, there's a WWE logo, the Elite Collection Flashback logo, and a picture of Bret. And then on the back, it has an image of Bret, the flashback logo that says Bret the Hitman Hart, and has a little bio about him, and it talks about WrestleMania 10, which this figure is based off of, and it says celebrate their epic WrestleMania appearances in the series of Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, and pictured is a Raw basic ring and some company information listed at the bottom. So that being said, let's take a look at him fresh out of the packaging. Alright guys, so here we have the Mattel WWE Elite Flashback WrestleMania 30 Bret Hart figure fresh out of the packaging. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty awesome figure. I'm always excited to get flashback figures as I love collecting them. So it's awesome to have another Bret Hart Elite since his Defining Moments figure. It's a really nice one. If you never got his Defining Moments one, I do recommend picking this up if you are still able to find him, which I'm sure is highly doubtful at this point, but it's still a great figure I'm sure you could find online somewhere. Before we look at him, I want to look at the winged eagle belt he comes with. So the title is really cool. You can see the detail in the plates there. Very detailed, as usual. And for those of you that don't know how the belts work, they have these holes and knobs so you can size it accordingly based on what figure you are putting it on. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's the winged eagle belt. Now we'll look at Bret. First we'll look at his sunglasses. They're thin plastic with like a hologram type sticker on it to give it the look of his glasses from back then. And as you can see, they slide under his hair there, so they sit nicely on his head. They don't fall off, as you can see. And then to pull them off is very simple. Just be careful as they are small. But here's his glasses. Nothing too exciting, but you can see a little detail in them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And now we'll look at Bret. Here's his latest head scan. It's a young Bret, of course. I believe it is the same one as his Defining Moments figure, but I'm not 100% sure on that, as it's been a while since I've looked at that one myself. You can see the detail in his hair. It's a ball jointed head that goes up and down as well as left and right. Looking at his torso, you can see the detail in his singlet, which is really cool, and there's the Bret Hart logo there. That's what he looks like on the back. He has Elite Ab Crunch joint, which is kind of hidden by his attire, which is cool. I like that. Mine's a little squeaky, probably because he's been in the package so long. But looking at his arms, he has ball jointed arms that go up and down, as well as outward, he has swivel bicep joints, typical elbow joints, and he has a pink wristbands painted on both wrists, as you can see there. He has a swivel wrist joint as well as a hand joint that goes up and down. Looking at his lower torso, he has a swivel waist joint. You can see he's wearing his pink tights with the black and white designs on it, which are really cool. It says Hitman on that side. You can see those stars there. And it says Hitman on that side as well. He has ball jointed legs that go up and down as well as outwards. He can pose them really well to do the sharpshooter and what have you. He has a swivel thigh joints. And he has double jointed knees, covered by these thin pink rubber knee pads that don't restrict his knee movement much at all, as you can see. It has wrinkles and other details to make it that much more authentic. And then looking at his boots, he has a swivel boot joint, and you can see the detail in his boots with the laces and the star designs. Another pink and black designs on it as well. And he has a typical ankle joint that go up and down. Yeah, mine's pretty stiff, so I'm not going to force it, but you can pose it, just be careful. And he has that extra ankle joint as well, so you can pose him that way too. And yeah, that's Bret. Awesome figure if you're a fan of his or like collecting the legends, much like I do. Do recommend if you're still able to find him. And he's probably very hard to find at this point, like I said before. But I'm sure you can get him online. He might be on ringsidecollectibles.com, but I'm not sure. So give that a look if you're interested. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like Wrestling Figure Wednesday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see me do. I will see you next week. Thanks.
For all your wrestling figure needs, check out ringsidecollectibles.com.
Like wrestling? Tune into The Rack, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern on wildtalkradio.com.